Hey my dear warriors, welcome to the JEE English channel, and this is your Captain Shreyas. Especially all the 11th to 12th moving students, or I might say some of you might have already started with your 12th standard syllabus. Maybe this month, maybe last month. But maybe many of you have realized now that I need a systematic plan. And there are many things which have gone wrong in 11th, like backlogs, or maybe you are not so serious. And you have come to a point where you have realized that I should not repeat those mistakes. What should be that systematic, strategic plan with a proper roadmap as well as a methodology to clear your backlogs so that you can target IIT and also target 99 percentile plus with this plan, which I'm going to give it to you. And if you guys are ready, let me know in the chat box by putting up a heart, by putting up fire, rain the chat box with the fire emoji so that I know you guys are all excited for this session. Hello Ritik, Suchita, hello Varsha Subha, hello Surkush, welcome Rakesh, nice to see all of you. Hello Harshita, thank you so much guys. My name is Shreyas and I've been teaching for more than 12 years and I have been producing amazing results, and I feel that I need to tell you this because I want you guys to be one of these students whom I proudly mention. I want to meet you next year where we celebrate together and you send me pictures from the hostels of the top-notch IITs, NITs, BITs, whatsoever college that you have chosen. So it's time we build your future. It's time we plan your future. This is one of the most important sessions. I won't say electromagnetism, electrostatics is important. No, this session is important because if you do not plan well, things can go wrong. So I have a question to all of you, and I can see the chat box is already raining with some fire out there. Good. I want to know from you guys what went wrong in 11th. That's the reason why you are attending this session. And it's perfectly fine for things to go wrong. Let me tell you, even I have done a lot of wrong things when I studied for my JEE preparation. And you ask any topper, any student who is selected into any college, even the topmost college, topmost branch, he will tell there were so many mistakes that I shouldn't have done. So what was your mistake? Was it that you are careless? Or was it that you are very chill, cool, legendary person? Or did you not have a study plan? Or was it like you are finding it difficult to adjust, especially after 10th, you found that there is a tremendous change in the manner in which you have to study? Or you just were into books, studying theory, never practiced problems? Or was it like you are always studying on your own, never asked your friends, your experts, your teachers, doubt solvers? Or were you not consistent enough? Like sometimes you're studying, sometimes you're not, suddenly you gave up? Or was it like you were using the same approach what you used in 10th standard? Or were you just focused on your school or boards that you never paid attention to JEE and competitive exams? Or what was it? Did you not take any coaching and that's why you felt that, okay, I'm lagging behind. I can see other students performing so much better. They have gained a lot of knowledge. Or was it that you are not even sure that you want to take the JEE exam? All these are questions which I don't want you to answer even within 1 second. You can spend good 5 to 10 minutes per question. Deeply introspect and think, did you really want to write JEE? Is it because I did not take coaching, I was just studying from YouTube? Answer will come when you introspect and spend time with yourself alone. Once you identify the problem, that's when we can look for the solution. That's the first step. Is that fine? Everyone understood? You have to introspect. And then you make up your mind that, okay, these were the problems. These are the possible solutions. These are the strategies which sir has told today, and these were the things which sir told in other session. I need to implement them now, and I know I can do it. I can crack JEE. So if you have made up the mind, please let me know in the comments, and also do not forget to smash the like button right now before I proceed ahead. Okay, you can always go back, Venkat, and see whatever I have said, so that way you can replay back. Hello Khushi, hello Rakesh. Yes, very good, Varsha Subha. Awesome. 2025 aspirant also. Ritik, I will have a session for you. Now, what is it that I'm going to give you in this session? First part though I already did a deep introspection for all of you. All these questions you have to answer yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you an exact timeline for cracking JEE. Okay, right till the month of January. Once January comes close by, I'll give you a timeline much ahead. Related topics, this is very important. Which topics you should club together? Which topics, if you study of 11th and 12th, will improve your efficiency? How do you exactly cover your backlogs? And what should be the schedule that you should roughly follow? And also, how do you revise once your portions are completed? So this is what I'm going to give you in today's session. Make sure you smash the like button and do not forget to hit subscribe in case you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Only credible and the most important JEE channel for all of you in English video. So now this is the timeline. Okay, so note it down. I have arranged this as per NCERT chapter numbers. If you are following some other book or some other textbook, the chapter numbers could be different. So April to May, I'm pretty sure you are watching this video now, but if you're watching it recorded, maybe you're watching it here or here. I hope not you are watching over here. That would be quite late. So I hope you're watching somewhere here, even if you're watching it recorded. In these 2 months, April and May, I would want you to complete the first 3 chapters in physics, first 3 chapters in chemistry, first 3 chapters in maths. From May to June, for physics, go to chapter 4 to 7, chapter 4 to 7 for chem also, maths 4 to 6. This is a detailed plan. This is from years and years of experience that I'm talking. I have worked with many institutes, you know that. You know I have been teaching for a long time. Sometimes, things go fast, sometimes things go slow, sometimes, you create a lot of backlogs. So I know if you follow this schedule, you will complete the syllabus on time without skipping many things or getting bored with the same chapter. In the month of July, August, go from chapter 8 to 10, 8 to 11, 7 to 10 for physics, chemistry, maths. In September, October, complete the last few chapters, physics, chemistry, maths. Usually these chapters are small and you can cover them up easily, but they always come in the JEE mains examination. So guys, October should be the last month where you complete your syllabus. In November and December, okay, if some things are there which were not touched properly or you are not so sure of, you can complete those small topics or subtopics, I would say. You will start your revision with PYQs and mock tests. How exactly to do this, I will let you know. Guys, do you know when the JEE mains exam is going to be the first attempt? I'm very good, Atiban. Do you know when is the first attempt going to be? Sanjit, that's the plan. If you have wasted 11th standard, that's why you are here, and follow this. Yes, it's going to be in Jan. And there is a good chance that it might happen in 3rd week, not 4th week of January. Why I'm saying this is because, this year alone, there was very little gap from the January attempt to the board's exam. It was not so much, and many students had their practicals coinciding and all. So you don't know that whether it is going to start from Jan 25th or 24th or maybe even Jan 17th or 16th. So if it is Jan 15, 16, somewhere in that week, imagine you will just have 15 days in Jan. So that is very little time. You will probably spend it in solving mock tests and your final formula revision and stuff like that. So practically speaking, November and December are the main months of revision. That means you have to complete the syllabus by October. That's how I have planned this entire timeline. Is everybody clear with this roadmap and timeline? Everybody clear with this roadmap and timeline? You will have to follow this. If you fall back, then make sure you cover it up ASAP, as soon as possible. Okay, don't lag behind. Don't push it over to the next month. Don't push it over to the next month, else it will all pile up. You will get very little time to revise over here. So don't pile it up. That's very, very crucial. Okay, you have created backlogs in 11th, that's okay. Don't create new backlogs. Now, which chapters of 11th for backlogs should you cover along with 12th? That is very important. And most of you who have started with the physics portions, especially electricity and capacitance and electric potential, moving charges and all of that, you would have realized a lot of vectors are there, Newton's laws, free body diagram is there, resolution is there, vector addition is there, vector subtraction is there, sometimes cross product and all of that is there, dot product is there. So all these are your initial chapters of physics. So motion in 1D, 2D, vectors, basic math, work energy is also there because in electrostatics, capacitance, energy conservation, energy stored in capacitor, electric potential energy, all these are very, very common. And gravitation has close resemblance with electrostatics, you know that. The formulas are also similar. So it's better to study these chapters along with these chapters of 12th simultaneously. So you know when these chapters are coming, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, it's coming between April to June. So you should cover these chapters as well of 11th standard. Same way, you will see the 11th standard oscillations and wave chapter. This is 11th standard, by the way, is very closely related with alternating current, EM waves and wave optics. So you can see where is chapter 7, 8, 10. Chapter 7, 8, 10 is somewhere over here. It's somewhere over here. So between the month of June to August, you should be doing these chapters along with these 12th standard chapters. The rest of the chapters are not so closely related. They are more of independent, like fluids and then thermodynamics, and all of these are more or less independent chapters. So you can do them at other points of time where you see you get that luxury or that breathing space that okay, now I have this time during this month, these chapters are easy, I can make up this time, I have completed these backlogs, so the remaining backlogs I will plan for October or September or June or whatever. So that's how you are going to plan all this. Is that clear? Where to complete backlogs? I'll come to that, Johnny, don't worry. Very good. Kushi has just started with electrostatics. With maths, relations, functions, limit, derivatives is very closely related to these chapters. Chapter 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Basically the entire calculus part is very much related. So when you're studying this, make sure you complete these two chapters done. Okay. When you study probability of 12th, study probability of 11th also, and binomial theorem and permutation and combination. You know PNC is very closely related to probability as well as binomial. Okay, complete these backlogs. Similarly, when you are doing 3D vectors and all of that, make sure you go back to your conic sections, straight lines and 3D geometry of 11th standard. So that way you would have completed many chapters of maths when you are studying a 12th standard. Hardly any chapters will be remaining as backlogs. See the brilliant plan of covering the backlogs, guys. As you study 12th, you study 11th. Hardly any chapters are remaining, that you can easily do. Then in chemistry, like you can see organic chemistry, especially haloalkanes, haloarenes, alcohols, phenols, ethers, aldehydes, amines, all the organic part. You have to study with the basics of organic chemistry of 11th and also hydrocarbons, the nomenclature and all of that, right? Similarly, when you go with, inorganic chemistry, general principles of isolation of elements, P block, D block, F block, coordination compounds, which is in 12th standard, make sure you are studying S block and P block and the basic concepts of hydrogen. Everybody clear? Hello Pradeep, hello everyone. Account, please don't spam bacha, watch this. Okay, so watch this bacha. I will give you the idea of how you are going to cover the backlogs along with 12th also, don't worry. Okay, for the remaining part, especially the physical part, solutions, electrochemistry and chemical kinetics of 12th, note down these chapters. You'll have to take screenshots. When this chapter comes in your coaching, in your school, you are going to open up these chapters of 11th standard and you're going to revise. How you're going to revise, I'll tell you, don't worry. Some basic concepts of chemistry, mole concept, equilibrium, redox reactions. So study these chapters as well. Very, very important. Okay. Now, once this is done, the main important thing, backlogs. How are you going to cover backlogs? What are the things you should do, we should not do? The ones in green are the ones which you should do. The ones in the red is what you should avoid or not do. Simply put, when you study a related topic, it becomes much easier. Imagine when you're studying waves of in the optics part in 12th, if you know SHM, simple harmonic motion, or waves on string or sound, it becomes much easier. You complete multiple things in a short time because you start seeing how they are all interlinked and related to each other. So you cover it in a shorter time, that means the efficiency increases rather than studying them in isolation. Not just that, you cannot say, oh, this whole month I'm going to study backlogs. No, dedicate some time, maybe every day 1 hour. Maybe if that is not possible, Monday and Tuesday I'm going to dedicate for backlogs. If that is also not possible, Sundays are for backlogs. So you dedicate a specific amount of time and you make it a point that you are only doing backlog covering during that particular period. Also, make sure that you do not try to cover everything, do basic level. Many students get into the trap that, okay, I have to do the backlogs of, let's say, derivatives and, differential calculus and all of that. So when you're studying functions or limits of 11th standard, then you try to do advanced level problems also, which are very difficult. The difficult problems of mains also, try to do PYQs also. No, don't try to do everything. do at least basics. So that will give you that confidence that at least I know the basics of the chapter. You can improve the speed later on. Then when you are watching videos, when you are watching replays of 11th standard portion to cover your backlogs, watch detailed classes, maybe at 2x speed, that is okay, at 1.5x speed. But don't watch one shots, very important. See, on YouTube, if you see, many views are obtained in one shots. You would have seen many YouTube channels get a lot of views on one shots. One shots are good for revision. When you know the topic little bit, basics are done, then it is very good. But first time you are seeing it, or you have forgotten the chapter completely, you don't remember many things, or you had not paid attention, then if you study from one shots, it's not a good idea. Spend some time, it's okay, watch detailed classes, skip the introduction part if possible, and also watch it at a higher speed. That's all. That is a better way to complete the syllabus. And you will have to make some sacrifice. Like you will have to say, okay, I'm not meeting my friends this weekend. Okay, I am not going to watch this movie. Okay, I'm probably going to sleep half an hour less or 1 hour less. Okay, I'm going to probably eat little faster because I need to, if I get that extra 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I'll complete 3 to 4 problems. So that sacrifice has to come at each and every level, right from eating to going, traveling, meeting, talking, whatever you have. So unless you sacrifice, your time will not magically increase. Remember, every day has, 24 hours. So you cannot get more than that. So you have to manage that. And a lot of you might be thinking, when I cover backlogs, should I just read theory? Obviously not. You have to solve problems. You have to write down the formulas. You have to solve basic problems. You have to solve some PYQs also. Some of you think, sir, can I just solve PYQs? Will that be okay for backlogs? No. You have to do a little theory, you'll have to complete some notes, you have to do some PYQs, some mains problems, some advanced problems, very few basic problems here and there, some substitution problems, that's okay. Don't have to solve everything. And remember, never try to complete the entire backlog in 1 month. Sir, I got very motivated, sir, I want to clear IIT, I want to complete the 11th standard portion in 1 month. Is it possible? Some students will comment that also. Sir, can I complete 11th standard portion in 1 month? Array, you have a lot of time. I gave you the plan, right? I gave you the exact timeline just some minutes back. So follow the timeline. That will be more than enough for you to complete the backlogs. Is that clear, bacha? Very good. Yeah, Jay is saying 23 hours, 56 minutes. I know. Correct. So, yeah, Nurture playlist is very good. Pathfinder playlist is very good. My entire playlist of physics, complete portion. I have completed all the chapters. You would have seen that. You can watch the playlist right here on this channel for absolutely free of cost. Now, what should be your schedule generally? Okay, so let's talk about it. No account. I'm not taking any JEE batches in Vedantu right now. Okay, so you sleep at 12 o'clock in the night. Okay, good 7 hours. 7 hours is good. Don't sleep for 8 hours. 8 hours is little bit on the extra side, especially when you have many backlogs and all of that. So 7 hours is good enough. You can even cut it down to 6 hours. Trust me, it is okay. Okay, it's not necessary that you have to sleep for 7. You can sleep for 6 hours also if you are very enthusiastic, very determined. Now, you get ready for school, you have your breakfast and all of that. If you do not have school, or if you have a dummy school, or if you have bunked school for whatever reasons, then you can utilize all this time for self-study. So right from 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, almost your school time, till 3 o'clock, you use it for your self-study if you are not attending school. But if you are in school, fine, you attend the school, okay? But complete your homework inside school. I know 100% it is possible. You can complete the journals, practical books, homework given by school people, or homework given by coaching also. Whatever homework is there, whatever project you have to complete. Complete it inside the school during the free period, in the break time, in the probably some period where teacher is not teaching, or maybe you can just do whatever you want, or you just find some time for 10 minutes also. Don't think, sir, I just have got 10 minutes from one period to another period, I'll just relax. No, in the 10 minutes, who knows, you might be able to complete half the journal. So utilize each and every space that you get in the school. Don't bring any homework to home. That's the beauty. Complete your homework in school only. You will find the time. Once school is over, practice problems. Don't come home and study. That is a wrong thing because you are already drained out. So use that time to practice some questions, practice problems. That will be better. and then attend your coaching, whether it is online or offline or hybrid, whatever it is. If you don't have any coaching, then fix this time for watching lectures on YouTube, okay? But make sure you follow one channel, don't follow many channels, and follow the plan systematically. No need to attend live classes, it's okay. You can watch the recorded classes, they are as good as live, right? Next thing, have your dinner, and after that, utilize this time for studying. Utilize this time for studying, and then go back to sleep. But before sleeping, revise whatever you have studied the entire day. This is very important. If you just study and go to sleep, no, probably you will miss out few things. So whatever you did during the entire day, be it problems, practice, or whatever you did in school, or maybe you came back and did some revision, practice problems, PYQs, whatever, just revise, just scan through it for half an hour to 40 minutes. That is a good practice that you should have. I hope this timetable is very clear, what you should follow on day-to-day basis. You can save a lot of time if you are not attending school or banking school, or you are in a dummy school, which is very good. I mean, you can make the best use of that time that you get, especially from morning 8-9 o'clock to around 3 to 4 o'clock, okay? So that's your schedule. Now what you're going to do after October. So I gave you the timeline till October, how you're going to cover backlogs, which chapters you need to do when, what to do after October, right? You need to revise in those 2 months. So this is where the most important questions which you have marked. So as you are practicing, star mark, very good question. Super duper question, sir, so 2 star marks. Oh my God, mind-blowing question, 3 stars. Now when you mark such things in your textbook, problem solving book, whatever modules, imagine when you're revising, you can easily pick, array, this question I marked 3 stars, this was very good question. Oh, 1 star, I think I should just look through this. So it's very important to solve the already solved questions before and after as well. Also, attempt the questions which you were not able to solve. Sometimes maybe you never got that question. So you just gave up on that, you put a question mark. Now you come back, maybe now you will be able to solve it. Okay. Also, short notes, you might be making your notes, complete your short notes during that time. Okay, as much as possible. If you feel that no, you don't have time, you know, in my Telegram channel, I have already given you all the short notes for free of cost. You can join the Telegram channel. Also, try to see some new booklets. There will be some revision module in your coaching, or maybe some special booklet, or some new assignments, or maybe some book which you have never seen and that has good problems which you can try out. I don't want you to solve many books, but maybe few problems from multiple books you can solve. Few, not everything. So that will give you a good idea of the different varieties and models of questions. Or else you will be just thinking in a particular direction. I want you to broaden your thinking. Also, keep a track of your mistakes. If you're making mistakes, keep a track in your notebook. Okay, this mistake, I do this every time in optics. Or this thing I always forget in this formula. So keep a track. So next time when you make a mistake, you know that, okay, you have already done it. I need to be very, very careful in this type of question. That will automatically get triggered in your head. Mock tests is what you need to give during that revision phase, and you will have to solve PYQs, lots and lots of them, and you will be trying out different strategies and improving your speed and accuracy in this part. So till October, even if you're not improving your speed and accuracy and not able to strategize so much, it's okay. This will be the time where you will be improving your efficiency, your accuracy and speed and all of that. So it's perfectly fine even if you're just focused on completing the syllabus till October, and November and December is where you improve upon the basics, your fundamentals, and take it up to the advanced level for 99 percentile. Now, I want to know from you guys, at which step are you in? Because I know reaching that goal of IIT, getting 99 percentile plus is not a cakewalk. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But trust me, if you work hard, if you follow this plan, you will definitely get it. So I want to know, are you in that place where you're saying, I won't do it only? I don't think so. Because if that was the case, then you would not be watching this lecture. Isn't that right? I can't do it. I don't think so. You are on this step also. I want to do it. I think most of you are in this step. I think most of you are in this step. Like, I want to do it. Some of you are also in this step. Sir, I want to do it, but how do I do it, sir? That's why you attended this class, to know how to do it. Many of you after the session will be like, sir, I will try to do it. I will try to do it. And after a few days, you will be like, sir, I think I can do it. I am able to do these things. Slowly, slowly. It is possible, sir. Then after that, you will be like, I will do it. I am able to solve so many questions. I will do it. And eventually, next year, you will come and tell me, yes, sir, I did it. That is the step-by-step procedure. What do you say, guys? I feel that this should be your motivation. This slide, this image has a deep meaning into it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, learned, and you guys will do it next year. Make sure you smash that like button down there and stay subscribed on the channel for continuous support, strategies, and every help that you will need from me, your Captain Shreyas, for JEE 2025. Let's make this dream of IIT come true. It's Captain Shreyas signing off. Hasta la vista.